Hey guys, what's up? So, this video has been a long time coming. A lot has been going on in the last year or so, especially in the last 6 months, since I made a video on Forza Motorsports 6, I believe. So, some of you know that back in August of last year, I started working on getting my driver's license. Well, that happened. It took me about a year. Actually, no. It took me September, October, November, December, January. It took me roughly 9-10 months to be able to get my license, right? And it actually didn't go too bad. I was able to get it, and the only thing I had trouble with at all was the parallel parking. So, about a month ago, I went to Ohio, and my friend Hearst's Rock 427 helped me get this. Say hello to my 2010 Mercury Grand Marquis Ultimate Edition, or as I affectionately call her, Marie. Now this might take a second, and the camera might wig out a little bit. Sorry for the pavement view. Being on crutches doesn't help. So, here's the car, side of it. These are 245, I want to say 50 R17 Kumho Exta LX Platinum tires. Yep, 245/50 ZR17s. There's quite a bit of body rust on this thing. It was built in Flint about 14 years ago, and I believe it spent quite a bit of its life in New York. So, sorry for the weird close-up angles. There's some things wrong with this car. Again, apologies for the angle of the ground and so forth. Being disabled, it kind of makes it a hassle to figure out how to hold a camera and move at the same time. Doing this by myself. But, yep. There's the interior. It's got a leather bench seat with the fold-down armrests. Excuse the junk in the back. Sorry about all that. But, yeah. Oh, she's a really nice car. This fly in the passenger or in the driver's seat is going to be very ungrateful when I decide to sit down. So it's got, headlight dial, and this little dial here is the dome light. Took me a while to figure out the fact that it was the dome light and that was the timer. It's got the Mercury badge on the center of the steering wheel. It's got your standard CD AM/FM radio, along with automatic climate controls that don't really work. They like to stick. They like to stick and just not function. And so, yeah. This car, as I'm sure plenty of you are aware, has the 4.6 liter Ford modular V8 under the hood. I believe when it was new, it made 224 horsepower and about 272 or so pound-feet of torque. It's got a tack in the dash, which actually I think that only the models with the higher trim levels, like this Ultimate Edition, got the digital display in the center. I will pause that, or I'll pause this a second and turn the car on. But it's got leather seats. The leather's kind of beat up. It's got the fake wood grain veneer. It's got a real spacious back seat, as you can see. Giant hood. The trunk is pretty gnarly, but I've got somebody that's going to work on that, It's got the 8.8 rear end. I don't know what the gearing is. It's probably something stupid like a 273 highway gear or something dumb like that. It's got the 4-speed overdrive automatic on the column, which is nice. Full frame car. It's got the full frame. And those are the stock 17x9 wheels that you could get on the Mercuries. For, I believe it was 09, 10, and 11. I think they went to the 17x9s after 08, which is nice. But yeah, the previous owner cut the exhaust off and kind of did a goofy kick out towards the passenger side of the car just before the rear tire. So technically it's got a side exhaust on it, but you know, it's whatever. My crutch is there. So yeah, no, let me get this thing fired up and I'll show you. 1 second. I'm gonna put you guys in the cup holder real quick. Actually, I don't know if that's a good idea. Hold on 1 second. This car has the key fob. It's got the, you know, pass key deal. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the Mercury emblem on the key, but that's fine. I'll probably just get a replacement key from Ford. It unfortunately does have the open rear end, so it only spins one tire. Ask me how I know. But I want to put a Eaton TrueTrack differential in it. So let's fire this up. I'll show you what there's all the idiot lights, and then there's the whatchamacallit, the digital display, and then the little red light is my overdrive. That's on. My overdrive. And you can turn the overdrive on and off with the button on the column shift. You know, she's nothing special. I mean, like I said, just 224 horse, but it gets the car moving, which is nice. And she settles right down. I can feel the car rumbling. But no, I really like this car. Thank you to Hearst's Rock 427 for helping me purchase the vehicle. I actually got it for $1,200. The only problems I have with it, like I said, the trunk floor is rotted out. It's been a northern car basically its whole life. The rear end is an open diff. When I was in Ohio, it was raining, and unfortunately, when I was at a stoplight, I put like a quarter throttle into it and spun the one rear tire. I was just like, oh man. So the Eaton TrueTrack I'll eventually get. That's got, you know, that's got to be a $700 part, so it's going to take me a while. But they did a bunch of work. The shop in New York did a bunch of work to this. Unfortunately, they caused a transmission fluid leak, which I'm going to get fixed by the same guy that's going to fix the trunk floor for me. So I'm going to get out, and I'm going to show you around the back of the car. It's already registered and everything, so I'm pretty sure, you know, none of you guys are going to decide, oh yeah, to try to like run the plate and, you know, screw me over or anything. So give me 1 second. Oh, I forgot to mention, it's got the power seat motors and everything, which are nice. Unfortunately, the recline function only goes backwards on this. I think the switch is dead on the forward. For a minute, the shop behind me that was going to work on it, they think that the motor is dead, but I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. It would only make sense if the motor was dead, if it didn't do anything. So, and I can turn the traction control off with that little button right there. But no, I mean, it shifts really nice. It's a 4R75E, I believe. So that's real nice. You can see where I parked it otherwise recently. So yeah, no, the car is really nice, actually. I actually really enjoy it. I'll show you guys something real quick with a nice solid metallic Ford thunk when you close the door, you know? Listen. 1 second, just listen to it. You know, you get that really nice solid thunk, the metal. So it'll run E85. I haven't put E85 in it. I've been running 89 octane fuel. So, and then we're gonna go around the back here. And officially, the proper trim designation is a Mercury Grand Marquis LS. That's what the rear of it looks like. So, you know, like I said, you guys can't get a hold of it or anything, so I'm not worried about it. But, no, yeah, it's a solid car. I'll actually show you guys that goofy exhaust that the previous owner messed with. I thought about, as an option or a modification, throwing a MagnaFlow or possibly a set of Flowmasters on it with an H-pipe, and maybe some like BBK shorty headers or mid-length headers. Because this 4.62 valve, she'll breathe. You can see the exhaust pipe down there. But this 4.62 valve, she gets up and goes. For what it is, it's really nice. So I'm gonna lock the car up before I end the video. So yeah, no, it's a really nice car. I drove it for the first time to work today, and drove it back just now before recording this video, and I'll be freaking, like, I will just be damned if this thing isn't cool. So let me know what you guys think of the car. Like I said, I really enjoy it. It's my first taste of freedom. You know, big old body on frame car. It's something that I didn't know that I wanted for a long time. The original plan actually was to get a hold of Hearst's Rock 427's 94 Chevy Caprice with the LT1 350 in it. But you know, for what it is, this car's a really good alternative. So hope you guys liked the video, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.